Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting. Make space, and my might is yours. Well chosen.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
For much? Just the investment to get me started.
I know, little, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Anything you want for supper.
Refugees for hire.
All the treats your tummy can handle.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time we'll make an... Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention. Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
That's why we need to walk just a little.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Anything you want for supper.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
If I was a Sharon lookout, then
What
this
in the
is
hells
the
was
sort
that?
of place I'd wait around. Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
My faith will guide me.
Well, well, well.
Indolence breeds madness.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order. To walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed
Nowhere else to go, you heartless sod.
That's not my problem now, is it?
If you do, the place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake. It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you. Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
Just a little something. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there. Any last words? You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
As long as you stop sulking and start
For
walking.
much, just a teensy investment to get me started. Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire. That's you, right?
I was sure.
So much wrong with that name. I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Threaten us. To threaten the children.
What's that?
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through.
Stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Can't keep me out.
Peace. What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we'll stand a chance.
A trap. Just as I expected.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Trap. Trap. Be cautious. Trap. Be cautious. Trap.
To be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
What do you get out of this? Hmm? Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it?
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
I wish the cult had burnt our farm, though. At least we got the start of our brain and barn. Rumors, the food shortages. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means.
So we should do nothing. Just wait.
Something over there.
Look at that! Pine, fruit could have made.
Water deep. Oh, the big one.
practically smell it.
Shut it.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Take the wood from the core.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. Tensions. That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Where did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Ma. Me.
You're no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
These clothes Words make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
I ask not of Lady Shah, but of you and your paramour.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Perhaps a cat pounced on its prey.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will.
File a report, and I'm sure the manor will deal with it.
I find the locals fascinating.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the manor will deal with it.
Coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Just like that.
Of course. Cleaning, cooking.
Nearly there now.
What's a bit less than a bit?
Your mother will kill me. How many red?
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians. Joking. This is great. Think of all the work we can get here. It's not the counting.
Hold
Get
on.
kicked out.
We'll be
So
plenty
what?
of work in Level.
We'll find a way into the city.
Let that be the end of it.
And you have my word.
Don't make things worse.
You want to let those thugs get away with this?
Mummy.
Works for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
You won't help us.
Orders are orders.
Page material.
We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something. Great headline.
I said, step back!
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged.
Another quake. What's going on?
There's something happening to it.
One of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Nothing less will do.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next one. We will have to act for all our sakes.
That's curious.
There's no point arguing with the guards.
Instead of complaining,
Something over there.
let's talk about
Mummy, if the sword goes couriers or nothing.
that?
Must be lovely to have a swim without boiling all the fishes alive.
That's curious. Sounds pleasant to swim with you. At a distance. It's usually so freezing.
Don't ask me to make a hot spring for you two. It might work, but I also might cook you like lobsters.
What's that?
Be wary. This place is trapped. My tool will do the trick. Open up.
But we walked clear from Arm.
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours.
There must be something. That'll make a great headline.
Stillman's dead. Crime of passion or deeper conspiracy.
Fascinating.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Our readers will be outraged.
Stillman's dead. Read all about it.
Bastards.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
This whole situation.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in.
You made us grace.
Nothing but scraps for days.
We are his adherents. Who would know it?
Yeah, well, this time they weren't feeling polite.
I thought we'd be safe in the ghetto. I heard the stories.
You didn't even fight back.
We loved Father Morgan as you did. We would never hurt him. We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
I'm fine. You're the one who took
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
And you want to talk about
want to let those thugs get away with this?
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent.
Embrace. Salve all suffering.
We loved Father Logan as you did. We would
The crying one weeps today. Our father Logan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
In the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Adherents. Who would know if not us? To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy. We interpret scripture and teachings. We know nothing.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. You think Ilmater looks at a Baldurian differently to anyone else? I like to think the gods are smarter than that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run and a high priest to replace. Yes? Can I help you? Sure. I can tell you where to find her, but you might find the conversation rather one-sided. She's buried in the temple crypt. Passed only last year. Poor thing.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to. Slowly. Logan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, And all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. Narlo Essie, grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
A long way to go still.
Vlaakith's will be done.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Looking ahead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Tunnels beneath temple. Hidden from sight. Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me. Father Lorgan helping me.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red. Hiding Brilgor from fists. Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool. A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
use. Don't give me trouble now. crypt. This must be where Shira Clawin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clawin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. And yet thy shell will rise. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Try as you might, you can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say? Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
careful is all that matters.
Talk to me.
Time to strike. Time to push my luck again.
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. I wasn't ready for her death. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. I won't, but I could do with your assistance. You remain attached to your physical form. I suggest you shed that attachment. We will do better against the Elder Brain the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
Be patient, child. Soon.
He spends too much.
Let's have a look.
Kill them!
Bye forever, pal. Jimmy on the go.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Have to keep going. You've made a grave mistake.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Fun. Shapeshifting. Beautiful, but terrifying.
That might be worth a look.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Oh, are these entrails?
I think these were the people Father Lorgan was trying to help.
Priest is of little use to them now, apart from a prayer for the dead.
Bet I can crack that open.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
No. Baldur did. Splendid. Kill.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Cleaning up. Baldur. Messy. Left his dagger. Careless. Flophouse. Balur's secrets.
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Yes? Can I help you? Thank you. Ilmater smiles upon us this day. But feel free to look around the temple. Valeria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something. The killing happened in the kitchen cellar. Could be a good place to start. Logan's in the room behind us with Sister Rose. Brilgo's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories. How goes the search? That's it! Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgo's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
It is not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
What do you remember? Eye colour, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Those machines perform a certain rate of publicity.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Go straight to the source.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock
I've
of
packed
pigeons.
bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
To do with his death. But Mummy, I don't want to leave.
This whole situation stinks. This is front-page material.
Please.
You're welcome, Rest.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir! We can't let you in.
Fascinating.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Front-page material.
Refugees. Outsiders.
That'll make a great headline.
Sir, you need to stay clear.
Fascinating.
Our readers will be outraged. This is front-page material. That'll make a great headline.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Fascinating.
Let us talk to him. Please, if he could just...
We have the Duke's full support.
Our readers will be
For the good of the
outraged.
people. Our people.
This is front-page material. That'll make a great headline.
Fascinating.
Our readers will be outraged.
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
But we won't clear from arms. There's nowhere else to go.
Material.
Please.
Orders are orders.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Orders are orders.
Take heed.
We've got ours.
Recovery is imminent.
I need you to step back. Have your heads.
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged.
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolute's armies lay siege. They won't care about stupid list. We have to be prepared.
Whatever we need.
Well, you're on all fours and... Watch! I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Also has...
Sharess's caress isn't just... We are not wetting your... Staying in a brothel.
Listen.
That might be worth a look.
Rooms,
We feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Good.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I wouldn't dare guess at them.
I just want somewhere warm and...
We lingered long enough.
He can be set free.
Missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Ding.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels. What's in here? These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Got it.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered by my son.
Oh man, that's awful.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Baldur
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I just want somewhere warm and...
Therese's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner...
The master plans to handle keep. Maybe even art.
We are not staying in a brothel.
It will when you've met the drow.
Got private rooms. Oh, Father, give me strength. Pleasant folks.
It's truly this petty.
Welcome to Charis's Caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is our courtesans.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling, hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Do you think we've done
Straight to the heart was that one.
You know, I was an artificer in another life.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
Playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders here.
Oh, I don't think this kind of establishment is quite such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Charesse's caress is a professional.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Look at you.
More fish.
Yeah,
It's good for
exhausting.
you.
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Look,
I
Charesse's
don't
caress isn't
mind it.
just about wetting your
Honestly.
whistle.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Material. That'll make a great headline.
Footprints. Tiny footprints leading right to that cave.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. I heard about that. You had the Harpers all excited, but there aren't many Harpers left. These Steel Watchers, one of them is the equivalent of a red dragon. An army of them. Well, there's never been an army of dragons. By hitting the Gondians. Hard. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
Innocents. You have no idea what you're talking about.
The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Attention!
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. What to do? Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
When's it gonna stop?
Armor, blades, the Rivington Gem. Give them a piece of my mind.
You work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind, pieces of your body will be washing up in grey houses tomorrow.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
The boys ready?
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Look for refugees travelling alone, or any stupid enough to leave town. Remind them that this is our city, and we don't take kindly to parasites. How many red caps?
More than a handful. Less than a buck.
How many red caps?
Prizes! Found only in the most exotic of planes!
Junk and magics for sale! Mostly bloodstain free! Get your shinies and Tritos!
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
If there is, I'm not aware of it. Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now. Truly? I was sure we had a connection. You seemed more than a little curious about my current love life, for one. But I respect your choice, if that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me. You have bonded with Shadowheart, body and soul. Her scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with her consent. And perhaps someday, her participation. I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted. Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope? I'm glad. I feel the same way. Though I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that. I suppose it doesn't. I'm glad we have each other. And I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.